Hey guys, how's it going? I've got a bit of a PSA for you today, so not much of an entertaining video, but just a warning and a bit of information for everybody out there because there's been a bit of an issue lately with people impersonating me and trying to scam you guys out of your hard-earned unusuals and other items. And there's not much that I can do other than reporting the accounts, so I just thought I'd put a bit of information out there so you guys are all fully aware of these scammers and these impersonators, and so that you don't fall for any of their underhand tricks. Okay, so what a lot of these people are doing are basically making their profile to look like mine. Basically putting their name as CJ, putting the same avatar and stuff like that, and putting the links here. You can see the links here. I've got my Twitch stream, YouTube, Discord, things like that. That's just the information I have on my profile, and people are doing that. And obviously having that on their profile makes it look like it's me, but it's not me. It's not me. And they're going around and adding people and saying, hey, I'm CJ, can you, I want to buy your unusual or something like that. A lot of them are saying, hey, I want to borrow your unusual for a video. And people get excited and then just give them away for free. And others have, slightly more complicated scams, which I'll get into later. But I thought to begin with, I'd just show like my profile. So this is my Steam profile, okay? This is what my Steam profile looks like. So you know which is my profile. Okay, so you look here. This can all be made to look exactly the same on any profile. Okay, all of this bit here that I'm circling my mouse over, the name, the avatar, the links and stuff like that. But there's some things you cannot change. Okay, for example, my level on my Steam at the moment is 166. That's quite high, and it will go up over time as I kind of craft badges and stuff like that. But it's at least at level 166. So if you see anyone with the name CJ adding you with a badge level, a Steam level profile that is lower than that, it's not me. I don't have alt accounts either. I don't have alt accounts that I add people and trade with. So if that's an excuse these scammers use, don't listen to them. It's not me. I do not have alt accounts that I trade with. Okay, so if you want to make sure it's me that's adding you, 166 or higher. Okay, big number. Really hard to fake that in a short period of time. I have over 500 games on my account. Okay, over 500 games on my account. That's, cost a fair bit of money and, a lot of Steam sales over the years. But if these scammers, it's very unlikely any of these scammers are going to have that many games on their account. Okay, you can see things like trades and market transactions are quite high. But the best thing is just to look at my profile and the items on it. Because a lot of these items cannot be in other people's backpacks. Okay, so I've got my professional killstreak Tyrant's Helm, Scorching Flames. Like, these items are very distinctly mine. There's only a few of these in the world, and none of the other ones at the moment are professional killstreak. Okay, and displayed. So if these people don't have these hats in their backpack or on their profiles, it's not me. I've got a community sparkle Lugamoff. I've got my self-made key, and the best thing to know if it's me or not are my medals. Okay, so I've got my Premiership Highlander Winners Medal. I've got my Platinum UGC Highlander Winners Medal. I've got my Deutschland Winners Medal from the Highlander land. And I've also got UGC 6s, but there's very few people who have that combination. Okay, and those of them that do are my close friends who wouldn't be impersonating me anyway. Okay, so if you go onto somebody's profile, okay, who's claiming to be me, and it's not all of this, then you know it's not me. Okay, I also have other things here, things like my knives and guns and CSGOs, my unusual weapons. You can go into inventory and you can see as well everything in all of the different backpacks. Okay, so I've also got over 8,500 hours played on TF2. At the moment it's 8,742. So if the person doesn't have that many hours in TF2, it's not me. Okay, things like achievements and stuff like that, I mean, I guess, depending on the person, they can be kind of faked. But basically, if the person doesn't have over 8,700 hours in TF2, they don't have 500 games, a Steam level of over 160, and all of these items in their backpack, it's not me. Okay? So please, if someone asks you saying it's me, saying, hey, it's CJ here, just be careful. Okay? Another way to make sure that it is the correct person you're talking to is to actually look at their Steam profile through the chat window. Okay, sometimes people will add you and, you won't be, they'll send you a link and they'll say, this is my profile. And they could send you a link to my profile, okay, in the chat. And you could click that link and be like, oh, hey, yeah, that's CJ. But it's not the actual person you're talking to. So I've got a lot of people here. We're going to click on Mr. Paladin, okay? This is the real Mr. Paladin. If you don't know who he is, got a wonderful TF2 YouTube channel about many spy things. Now let's say I want to make sure this is the right Mr. Paladin, okay? He could send me a link here, and that in that link could be a link to any sort of profile. And if I click it, it will take me. He could pretend to be Muselk, or he could pretend to be Uncle Dane. It could pretend to be anybody if he sends a link to me. However, if I go up here, click the arrow there, and click on View Steam Profile, I'm viewing his profile right now, and this is the profile, okay? And then I can make sure. So again, if you want to make sure it's me who you're actually talking to on Steam, if somebody adds you, then in the chat window, you click on this, View Steam Profile, and it should look exactly like this, okay? So that's how you're making sure that it's me you are talking to, okay? Now there are some different scams, and these aren't entirely related to impersonators either, but there's been a lot of stuff coming out lately of people who are trying these intricate little scams. The most common one is the old-fashioned OP Skins scam. Now OP Skins is a website where you can sell your items, much like a marketplace.tf or something like that, where you sell your items for cash online. Okay, and it's a really good way to cash out of games. And OP Skins actually includes TF2 and Dota and CS:GO, things like that. So it's pretty much a multi-market website. You can see here, this is a chat window that somebody sent me of somebody that added them pretending to be me. Look, see, looks like me, got my name, got my avatar, but it's not me. Okay, if you click on there and you click on View Profile, obviously this is a picture, so we can't do that right now, but if you were to do that, you would see that it's not my profile that is being linked to. This is the kind of thing that they go through. They ask for, to trade for unusual. They give a they ask how much you want for an unusual, and they'll pay your buyout straight away. Or they'll say, your hat's worth 50, I'm prepared to pay 100 keys. They'll really overprice your hat, and they'll try to buy it off you. They'll try to get any way for you to accept the deal. And you scroll down here, and then they start talking about OP Skins. And it talks about, this guy says, not all items are marketable and fully listable there. That's bullshit, because they are. But basically what they try to do is make you list your item on the OP Skins website. Then they send you a trade offer from another one of their accounts, pretending to be the OP Skins bot. Okay, so when you trade an item to a website like Marketplace or OP Skins, they send a message from a bot saying, here's the item, and they're pretending to be that bot, and that's how they take their item. So if anyone's ever in a trade with you and they say, oh hey, have you ever heard of OP Skins? Can you try listing your item there to see if it's legit? It's a scam. Okay, this includes if it's an impersonator, or it could be anybody. It could be old Bill down the road. Okay, it could be absolutely anybody trying this on with you. So please be aware. This is one of the most common scams that's going around at the moment, and it's the one that people keep coming to me and saying, CJ, this guy scammed me. He talked about OP Skins. It's always the same story. So please be aware. This is a chat log here. It's actually on the discussions tab of my Steam group. So if you go to my Steam group, under there it's got people warning of scammers. You can see this here, and you can see the kind of chat thing that goes on of these people trying to scam your items away from you. Another scam that I noticed recently, I put on Twitter a while ago to try to raise some attention to it. It's not essentially new, but it's a different one that a lot of people may not have experienced, because they may have experienced the OP Skins attempt. And this person here, this person who's listed as Corporation TM, they are actually now Steam Wrapped. They are reported on Steam Wrapped. They are marked, but you've got to be careful. I do believe this is one of the people who was impersonating me and other YouTubers and traders over the past few months. So again, they are Steam Wrapped, but they still are active on the Steam sort of community. So you have to be careful. And this one is, there's been a report in your account to do some duplicated items, which is your items is involved. This is great grammar, as you can see already. Can you make a legal statement on this, and if possible, make a counter-report regarding to this issue? I want you to make a proper appeal on the said issue. Thank you and have a good day. And here it says, note, failure to comply will result an account trade banned and IP banned effectively. I'm struggling to actually read it because the grammar is that bad. Community admin corporation will follow up and assist your ticket for first. I mean, it kind of looks, as you can see, my friend Carries there responds with, lol, what? And then they respond again, literally a minute later. A minute later. I mean, if this was actual people doing customer service, customer support, they wouldn't respond within a minute. And it says, your account will be permanently trade banned if you will not make legal statement on the said issue, so accept me to discuss on your problem. I mean, when you read it, it's almost as bad as those Nigerian prince emails people used to get, 10 years ago, or still do, I guess, about, I've got lots of money, and I can give you some, but please, to most people it looks, but some people would read that and they get worried. They get worried, oh my god, some of my items, I'm going to get trade banned because some of my items are duplicated. And if you actually follow the guy's profile, there's actually a rather convincing Steam group. If you actually look at the top here, it says Dota 2 guides, and it's kind of under a Dota 2 guide, but it makes it, they've made a Steam group to make it look believable. These are members of the community that volunteer their time to help the community clean and on topic, and remove reported user-generated content around. So basically, they try to pretend to themselves, or to other people at least, that they are, getting rid of duped and hacked items in the Steam community. Okay, and now I'm not going to show the entire website because I'm sure it's down now, and that's the only screenshot I had. But yeah, you're looking at that, and it looked legit. And there's a lot of these things claiming that these people were, Steam admins, hired by Valve to get rid of duped items. And if you actually look at the Steam rep, yeah, they're banned. They're banned. It's always good if you go to Steam rep, steamrep.com, if you go to there and you put in somebody's Steam profile, it will come up whether they are banned or not. If they're banned, then, you can read the information down here about how they got banned, why they're banned. And usually it's 99.9% of the time, it's a good idea to just totally avoid these people. I'm not sure of the rules anymore, but in the past, if you traded with somebody who was banned on Steam Rep, then that resulted in a ban for yourself. I'm not sure if that's still the case, but generally it's a good idea to just avoid these people. And if it's a case like this, it's a scam attempt. So please do not be fooled. If there's a doubt you have of something like this, just remember, Valve have access to your account and your items. They remove stuff from TF2 and CSGO all the time. They can ban people's accounts at any moment if they want to. They would not send somebody with an account, a Steam account, to take your items and check them if they're legit or not. Okay? So please, don't fall for these scam attempts. The thing that I've always done in trading every single time is you check, you double check, you triple check. Make sure these people are legit. Make sure they're not scammers. Make sure they're not lowballing you. Make sure, they're not going to do anything untoward that's going to put you at a bad end of a deal, or at worst, get scammed, get banned, something like that. Okay? Please. Check if the person you're talking to on a website on Steam is the right person. Is it really CJ you're talking to? Is it really Uncle Dane? Or is it somebody just impersonating that person to try and get something for free? Okay? Make sure you know who you're talking to. Make sure when people are asking you to do things, you're trading with the right person. If someone's asking you to check if an item's legit, then it's a scam, okay? Items are legit. If they're not legit, they wouldn't be in the game, okay? So don't give away your items for free, please. It breaks my heart when I hear people getting scammed and losing their items. It's so horrible to hear, and I don't want it to happen anymore. So please, guys, check, double check, triple check, okay? It's always better to be safe than sorry. Okay, so I'm sorry that this video wasn't entertaining and it wasn't funny or whatever, I don't know, but I really wanted to put this out because these things are becoming more and more prevalent recently, and I really don't want any more people to fall into the the hands of the scammers. So I appreciate you guys for listening. I hope this has been informative for you. I hope it can count as a reference if you're ever in doubt over anything regards to trading. And you know, if in doubt, go on Discord. Go to my Discord. There's plenty of people who are willing to talk to you about your trades. And if you've got any doubts, I'm in there, you know, at least every day talking and responding to stuff. So please don't get scammed anymore, guys. Okay, well, thank you for watching, guys. Take care, and I'll see you next time.